Clubbing, nail clubbing, is also referred to as club fingers, hypertrophic osteoarthropathy, digital clubbing, watch glass nails, drumstick fingers, Hippocratic fingers, and Hippocratic nails. Clubbed fingers, nails, or toes are typically a sign of severe disease, but not always. There's primary or idiopathic clubbing, which occurs alone without the presence of any underlying disease. And if you have primary clubbed fingers, toes, and nails, it's because you've inherited it. And this accounts for about 3% of all club nail cases. Then there's secondary clubbing, which occurs as an effect of another health problem, such as lung cancer, heart disease, or cirrhosis of the liver. Now, secondary clubbing is caused by lung cancer or lymphoma in about 80% of cases. So clubbing can involve your fingers and toes or toes, and it's usually it'll happen to both sides, both hands or feet at the same time. It'll be equal on both sides. Club nails can become red, sponge-like, swollen, almost like tiny balloons. From a close-up or from a distance, club nails can resemble upside-down spoons, and they may change, or they may happen with other symptoms like shortness of breath or coughing. So if you have primary clubbing, then your fingers or toes may naturally appear large, bulging, and rounded. And this is going to be noticeable from childhood or during the teenage years, and it probably won't change much over time. And if you have primary clubbing, you will probably have family members who also have finger clubbing or toe clubbing. Now, if you have secondary clubbing, it usually happens gradually, and it causes a change in the appearance of your fingers and or toes. Now, with secondary clubbing, it's caused by disease, and you would also have other features that are not seen in primary clubbing. Now, some of these features that are only in secondary clubbing and not usually in primary clubbing are softening of the nails, nail beds that feel soft or spongy, nails that seem to float instead of being firmly attached to your fingers, disappearing of the angle between your nails and your cuticle, enlargement or bulging of the distal portion of your finger where your finger meets your nail, warm red nail beds, nails that curve downward and look like the bottom of the round part of a spoon. And eventually the nail and skin around the nail may become shiny, and the nails can develop ridging. Now, fingernail clubbing or toenail clubbing is usually painless, and a lot of people with clubbed fingers are unaware of the issue. But you may experience pain if you have certain conditions that cause, for example, scarring in the lungs. So again, primary clubbing is hereditary, passed down by your genes, and it's very natural. It's hereditary, kind of like the color of your eyes or your height, or things that are controlled by your genes. But with secondary clubbing, it's often related, most likely related to condition of the heart or lungs, such as lung cancer, interstitial lung disease, other lung conditions, congenital heart disease, or infectious endocarditis. Now, sometimes secondary nail clubbing can have causes that are unrelated to the heart or lungs, such as endocrine problems like hyperthyroidism, especially Graves' disease. This may be accompanied by clubbing. Also, gastrointestinal conditions, people with celiac disease, cirrhosis, Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, and other cancers such as Hodgkin's lymphoma can cause it as well. HIV can cause chronic lung disease and lung infections, which means that it can eventually lead to clubbed fingers. It can. Okay, now back to lung cancer. Lung cancer accounts for about 90% of all clubbing cases. with about 30% of lung cancer patients experiencing clubbing. Now, the deformity is more common among people with non-small cell lung cancer than small cell lung cancer. With lung disease, a condition characterized by inflammation and scarring of the tissue around the alveoli, which are tiny air sacs in the lungs. That's another type of lung condition that can cause clubbing. And there's other lung conditions that are linked to clubbing, such as bronchiectasis, idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis, empyema, pulmonary tuberculosis, and cystic fibrosis. Okay, so when it comes to heart disease, there's congenital heart disease, which is present from birth, especially cyanotic heart disease, which is a defect, and this often leads to clubbing. And then with infectious endocarditis, this infection in the lining of the heart chambers and valves can be caused by bacteria or some other infectious organisms. Okay, so now the question becomes, it's often very hard to diagnose nail clubbing. So then the question is, how would one go about treating it the holistic way? So if you know that you have heart problems or lung problems, you would simply go ahead and holistically treat yourself for that. If you don't know about those kinds of specific problems present in your body, then the Aruka method would dictate that you take inventory of your lifestyle, of your diet, of your habits, of your environment, etc. And you see what can be improved, what can be changed, what can be adjusted in order to bring you to that state of holistic health and healing. So, with the Aruka method, we take a look at, are you following good holistic health principles in your life? Are you avoiding toxins? Do you have a good diet? Do you need nutritional support and supplementation? Are there herbs that can support your any symptoms that you may be feeling, or support your lungs, or support your heart? There are a lot of different things that you can do for those things, and also other things that can help with de-stressing and other naturopathic methods, such as essential oils, etc., that can help improve your health and strengthen your immune system. Because the truth is, your body is very intelligent. Your immune system can heal your body of anything, as long as it's in prime optimal conditions. So when you are in optimal health, when you strive to be in the best physical, mental, spiritual state that you can be, that is the strengthening of your immune system, strengthening of your mindset as well, getting rid of all of the negative things that may be harming you, either mentally, physically, or spiritually. When you strengthen yourself, when you strengthen your body, then you are strengthening your immune system to be able to fight off any and every disease that it may encounter. So this may sound a bit elusive, but this is the holistic approach. And what's beautiful about the holistic approach is that when you improve your health, you will probably heal yourself of many things, not just one thing that you are concerned about. Whereas when you take certain medications for your problems, it will cause a domino effect of side effects and cause further problems. So if this is something that you would like help or support or education and coaching on, please feel free to contact me at aruka.com. And if you go to my website and you click on Get Healthy, and you can sign up for personal coaching if you would like some help and support education on this or any other type of problem that you would like help with. Shalom. Shalom, my name is Mayim, and I'm a naturopathic herbalist and holistic life coach, and I'm the founder of the Aruka Holistic Life Academy. Our students learn how to become effective healers using nutrition, herbs, and other holistic healing methods. I have found that to become a holistic healer, you, number one, don't need to be licensed, although some of our students are medical professionals, doctors, nurses, etc., but you don't need a medical degree or a license to become a holistic healer. Number two, you don't need to study for 4 or more years in college. And number three, you don't need hundreds of thousands of dollars for a medical degree or a nutrition degree or any other kind of expensive degree. I don't have any of these things, yet I have built a profitable online health coaching business. And I'll tell you the 8 things, though, that I have found that you do need. Without these 8 things, healers are ineffective and lack confidence in being a holistic healer. And most holistic schools and certification programs don't incorporate all 8 of these secrets, which is why many graduate from them, from nutrition schools or health coaching schools or herbalist schools, etc., feeling inadequate as a healer. So I would like to share with you my secrets on how I became an effective holistic healer and built a profitable online health coaching business. You can become the healer of your home and your community without the need for pharmaceutical drugs with dangerous side effects, hospitals, doctors, or even dentists. You can build a profitable online health coaching business without the need for years of college for an expensive degree. My mission is to show you how. Visit my website at www.aruka.com/free to get my 8 secrets on how to become an effective holistic healer.